Hello, my sweet friends, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, I'm Jamie, and today I'm coming at you with Aldi grocery haul. It's probably the tiniest grocery haul we've ever done. So there's that, not the huge, it's the tiniest. And Dave's gonna make chili for you guys. So I'm gonna kind of show you the steps to how we make our chili. That's what we're having for dinner. And then I will share our meal plan for the week. Things will look a little different because we're going into December, and I will be doing Vlogmas 12 days of Christmas for you guys, maybe more days of Christmas, depending on the feels. But anyway, all right, let's get to this week's grocery haul. Meats we got this week. I got the ground beef sirloin, the 90-10. Also got 2 packs of the chicken breast. They were on sale, which is great. So that's the meat we got. And I did get some chicken breast bites. I also got eggs for this week. The pouches of rice, the 90-second rice. The boys love these, so I have these on hand. I did not mean to get steamed. Did get some frozen hash browns. Of course, Live G-free, gluten-free yellow cake mix, sunflower chopped salad mix, sharp cheddar cheese, the shredded. I love, this is one of my favorites, the creamy jack, pepper jack wedges. I love these. Apples, look how pretty these things are. I am, such my favorite apples. I got blueberries for Dave, so I got those. I got him some of the Greek honey vanilla. He loves these. And then just canned vegetables for the chili tonight. So it's really just a small little grocery haul because we had so much food already. So I'm just going to pull from my menu for the week and utilize what I have. But this is this week's Aldi grocery haul. Here is the beans that we add to our chili. So we do 2 cans of black, 1 can of pinto, and 1 can of the Great Northern beans. And we do rinse them because I just like all the, them to be clean. We're gonna also use crushed tomatoes and a can of Rotel. And we are using a whole package of 90-10. So Dave's putting it in the Instapot. That's what we normally cook our chili in, and so we'll cook the meat first and then add the beans and put it on slow cook. All right, so Dave's got the meat in there and the spices. What did you use?
Salt, pepper, onion powder, garlic, cumin, chili powder, and cinnamon.
Yes, and that is our secret ingredient, cinnamon. All right, so we're gonna let that cook up. Add the beans and add the goodies, and then it'll be ready. All right, next up, I'm gonna do a little meal prepping as well, like snack prep. Callista loves these, so I'm gonna make them for her, and then I'm going to make us some blueberry. But I'm gonna start with, this is the Hannah banana bread. I'm gonna start with the bananas, so you use 3 bananas. All right, so 3 bananas, 2 eggs. Two eggs. A splash of vanilla. And then you're going to add 1 box of yellow cake mix. And you can use any kind of cake mix with this. It's so good and such an easy recipe. And then 1/2 cup of chocolate chips. This is one of my favorite kitchen gadgets to do cupcakes with. Ice cream scoop. And so I'm just gonna section these out. It makes 12 muffins. Such an easy recipe and one of our fave go-tos. All right, up next, we are going to have corn muffins. And so I'm using this gluten-free honey cornbread muffin mix. I am not gonna use the oil. I'm gonna lighten them up and just kind of use what I normally use, which is non-fat Greek yogurt. I'm gonna use spray butter, almond milk. So these are things I'm using. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm going to add my cornbread mix. And then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of spray butter. Then I'm going to use 1 cup of milk, almond milk. I'm going to use 1/2 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt. I just love the way this kind of makes your muffins fluffy. And then I need 1 egg. All right, so I got the 1 egg. I'm gonna add that to my mix. Going to blend that well. My family loves spicy cornbread. So what I thought I would do is I'm going to add a can of corn. And then I'm going to add 3 of the pepper jack wedges to my mix. So 1. 2. And 3. I'm also, all right, so I'm gonna let that blend up really well. So I'm gonna put the speed up on that bad boy, get that blended. And then I'm gonna add a little spice with the jalapenos. So I'm just gonna add see how that looks first. I'm gonna add about a tablespoon and a half in there. Give it a little kick. Move this out of the way so you guys can see. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys what the batter looks like. It looks so good. All right. Sorry for reaching, friends. All right. So this is what the consistency looks like. I've never used the pepper jack in there, so I'm excited about trying that. So I'm going to scoop these out. And I can't find a place for it. All right, so I'm just going to scoop these out into my muffin pan. And I love doing serving sizes, little individual serving sizes, because I feel like I have better portion control, and I love that. Guys, these look so good. right, 12 little corn muffins going in. All right, oven preheated at 350. I'm gonna put both of them in at the same time. And I'm just gonna set a timer for 20 minutes and see how they are before I take them out. I'm gonna do these at the same time. Meal prepping at its finest. Look how pretty those turned out. They turned out so good. And here's the chocolate chip. So chocolate chip muffins and corn muffins. And you guys, here's the chili. Delish, you guys. It's so good. Dave knows how to make some chili. All right, last thing to do before we call it a night. I'm going to make some banana bread. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave out the nuts because we just decided that would be best. So I hope this recipe turns out okay because you're supposed to have 1 cup regular flour and 1 cup of wheat flour. Since we're gluten-free, I'm using the gluten-free flour, but here is the recipe. So it should be super easy. I'm just gonna follow the directions, cream the butter and the sugar, eggs, all the things, and it should be delish. All right, friends, you're gonna cream the butter and the sugar. You know, when I try to do this one-handed without my tripod, this is what happens. Okay, so I've got the butter in there, and then I've got 3/4 cup sugar. So that's 8 tablespoons of butter, 3/4 cup sugar. And I'm going to cream this together. This is such a great recipe for especially when you have overripe bananas and you need to make them. This is such a great idea. And it's super simple and so delish. And you guys can add the walnuts. All right, so I've added 1 egg. And then I'm gonna scrape the sides. And then I'll show you guys. Let me scrape the sides and get that done. Really quick. All right, now that it's combined, I'm going to add the other egg as well. Yum. Put that in there. And now I'm going to I'm going to sift all-purpose flour, baking soda, salt, and cream in the mixture. Sorry, guys. Now it says to sift the 2 cups flour. So you're going to normally use 1 cup. If you're doing gluten-free, just doing the gluten-free. But you're going to sift with your baking soda, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and then you're going to use 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Okay, I have not added the bananas. It says to add the mashed bananas, but I'm going to go ahead and just add these into my mix and then mash them into my mixture. And that way they'll be ready to go. Got the oven preheated on 350. And I'll add in my flour mixture at the end. These bananas were like the perfect ripeness, man. They are so awesome. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Let me clean up. Making a mess. Okay, so I'm putting all the bananas into the mix. I'm going to mix that together because I've made a mess. And then I'm going to place my flour into my mixer. Try not to spill it everywhere. All right, so now I'm adding my vanilla. Already did. And I'm mixing this together, and then I'm going to put it in the mini loaf pan. All right, here are these beautiful breads. So I'm going to put them in the oven. I did just do 3 mini loaves, and then I'm going to put them in the oven at 350 for 15 minutes. You guys, look how beautiful this bread is. It is so pretty. Yum. All right, my friends, here is our plan for the week. I forgot to put the date on there, but that's totally fine. So for breakfast, I've planned hash browns and eggs, super simple. Leftovers, of course, since it's just Dave and I eating dinner, we always have leftovers. So we'll do leftovers. I'm going to do snacks, banana muffins and apples. You guys know, prepped banana muffins, banana bread, chili, corn muffins. So for dinners this week, We might switch it up on order, but here's what we have planned. So of course, chili for tonight. And then we will have pork tenderloin, potatoes, Brussels sprouts, taco bowls, chicken fingers, and salad. Then stuffed chicken, rice, and green beans. Friday, we will be having pizza. And Saturday, of course, steak, potatoes, and salad. Sweet friends, that is a wrap. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. And I will be back this week with Vlogmas, and I cannot wait. Always remember, you are amazing, you're beautiful, you are loved, you're enough, and you are flippin' phenomenal. Love you guys so stinking much.